welcome you to this video, which is our third video in continuation to the topic RC, which is our reading comprehension, right? So in this video, we will be seeing different passages, and we have already discussed the different approaches of the RC passage and also the different question types, right? So we will apply those concepts to these passages and let us see if we are able to come up with an answer, okay? So now you have to concentrate on reading the passage, identifying the theme, identifying the tone, and then we will move on to the questions, okay? So here, like I already said, please avoid rereading the concept, okay? Because this will definitely involve a lot of time. So even if you are slow, try to understand what the passage is trying to say. So that is very, very important, okay? So now let's read the passage, okay? Opera refers to a dramatic art form originating in Europe in which the emotional content is conveyed to the audience as much through music, both vocal and instrumental, as it is through the lyrics, okay? So that is our first sentence. So your first sentence itself is quite lengthy, but what you understand, it is talking about opera and it is referring to a dramatic art form and where it is originated, okay? So it's originated from Europe, and the emotional content is conveyed through the audience as much as it is done through music, okay? So it is done in both vocal and instrumental as it is done through the lyrics, okay? So that is your understanding. Next, by contrast, okay? So by contrast, so can you see the clue, which means this second half is not supporting the author's tone which is in the first half. So now looking at this, let's have a deeper concentration. In musical theatre, so first it was talking about opera, which was a dramatic art form. Now it is talking about the musical theatre. In musical theatre, an actor's dramatic performance is the primary and the music plays a lesser role. The drama in opera is presented using the primary elements of theatre. So now the author is told about the musical theatre where compared to dramatic performance, the music here is played a lesser role, okay? Now again he is talking about opera. The drama in opera is presented using the primary elements of theatre such as scenery, costumes and acting, okay? So it is using the drama in opera, it is using some forms of the musical theatre as well. Now, however, the words of the opera or libretto are sung rather than spoken. So where it is sung rather than spoken, in opera, the words of the opera or libretto, it is sung, okay? The singers are accompanied by a musical ensemble ranging from a small instrumental ensemble to a fully symphonic orchestra, okay? So now at the end they have spoken about the singers, okay, and how they are accompanied. So now we got an idea. So what all is this passage talking about? It is talking about opera, which is a dramatic art form, okay? It is talking about a dramatic art form, okay? And now again it is also talking about musical theatre, okay? Yes, which is also another art form, but he is comparing both, okay? And then finally he is talking about this opera and supporting how the singers are and how the troupe is, and he is completing this particular topic. So this is our general idea. We understood what is the theme, right? And we understood what are the core concepts that the author is talking here. Now you have to move on to the questions. So your first question. It is pointed out in the reading that opera dash. So it is talking about opera, okay? So your question is talking about opera, okay? So which is your central theme? So this is your main theme idea questions, okay? So what are the options that is given? These are all close-ended, it's not open-ended. So from the options you need to choose the answers, right? So opera has developed under the influence of musical theatre. It is a drama sung with the accompaniment of an orchestra. It is not a high budget production. It is often performed in Europe. It is the most complex of all performing arts. So now what you need to do is, after you've read that passage, there are certain sentences that you know for sure that was not talking in the passage, right? That was not spoken in the passage. So let's start eliminating that. It is the most complex of the performing arts. No, you never came across such sentence. It was not indirectly spoken also. Next, it is often performed in Europe. So is it often performed in Europe, or did it originate in Europe? It was originated in Europe, okay? So this is also not the right option. It is not a high budget production. So in this passage, did we anywhere come across the passage talking about budget? No, apart from the singers are accompanied by a musical ensemble ranging from a small instrumental ensemble to a full symphonic orchestra. So it's talking about the trainer's crew only. It did not talk about the budget. So this is also not the right option. It is a drama sung with the accompaniment of an orchestra. It has developed under the influence of musical theatre. So two options. So here your first sentence is talking about an opera, which is a dramatic art form. And second, it was talking about musical theatre, which is also another dramatic art form, and it compared both different parameters. It did not say anywhere that opera was originated or it was developed under the influence of this, right? So hence this is also not the right option. Hence it is a drama sung with the accompaniment of an orchestra, right? Because here also we saw that, see, the musical theatre and actors' dramatic performance is primary and the music plays a lesser role, right? But in drama and opera, it is presented using the primary elements of theatre such as scenery, costumes and acting, okay? So this is completely relevant. However, the words of the opera or libretto are sung rather than spoken. So this tells us that the second option is the right option, okay? Now let's move on to the second question. We can understand from the reading that you have 5 options. So from the passage, what are you understanding? Yes, completely what are you understanding is the question. People are captivated more by opera than musical theatre. Drama in opera is more important than the music. Orchestras in operas can vary considerably in size. Musical theatre relies above all on music. There is argument over whether the music is important or the words in opera. So now we will use the same method. Whichever is not apt to the passage, let's start eliminating it, okay? So people are captivated more by opera than musical theatre. It did not talk about the audience at any point, right? So hence this is not the right option. Drama and opera is more important than the music, okay? So did we see that drama is more important? No. In opera, music and drama plays an important role. So hence this is not the right option. Next, orchestras in operas can vary considerably in size. Here, look at the third point here, the last point here. The singers are accompanied by a musical ensemble ranging from a small instrument ensemble to a fully symphonic orchestra. So this is right. Musical theatre relies above all on music. No. We saw that music is very less compared to the opera. So this is the wrong option. There is argument over whether the music is important or the words in opera. We do not know. This particular point was not spoken of in our passage. So hence, which is your right option? Orchestras in operas can vary considerably in size, okay? Now, let's move on to our third question. It is stated in the reading that, so let's look at our 5 options and come up with the right option, okay? Acting and costumes are secondary to music in musical theatre. In musical theatre, we saw that actually music is lesser prioritized, right? So hence your first option is not right. What's the second one? Many people find musical theatre more captivating than opera. Like we already discussed, you can see that your second option could not be the right one because nowhere we spoke about the audience. Yes? Third, music in musical theatre is not as important as it is in opera. Yes, that was true. An opera requires a huge orchestra as well as a large choir. No, we saw that the orchestra size can vary, it can vary considerably in sizes. Yes? And your last one, opera doesn't have any properties in common with musical theatre. No, opera and musical theatre are similar. They have drama involved. It just differs with the amount of music that is being used there. So hence, which is your right option? Music in musical theatre is not as important as it is in opera, right? So this is how your questions are being asked, and this is how we approach the passage. Yes, you read the passage, you understood the theme, then you understood what is the tone and how the author is talking about it, whether he is agreeing, whether he is disagreeing, whether it's the same tone, the same flow. And once you got an idea, you moved into question one by one and you were able to find out the answers. Yes? Now let's move on to the next question. So now we have passage 2. Okay? So let's do the same approach to this passage as well. Okay? Dolphins are regarded as the friendliest creatures in the sea, and stories of them helping drowning sailors have been common since Roman times. The more we learn about dolphins, the more we realize that their society is more complex than people previously imagined. They look after other dolphins when they are ill, care for pregnant mothers, and protect the weakest in the community as we do. As we do in the sense, just like humans. Some scientists have suggested that dolphins have a language, but it is much more probable that they communicate with each other without needing words. Could any of these mammals be more intelligent than man? Certainly, the most common argument in favor of man's superiority over them, that we can kill them more easily than they can kill us, is the least satisfactory. On the contrary, the more we discover about these remarkable creatures, the less we appear superior when we destroy them. So, after reading this passage, what is the central theme? It is talking about the dolphins. Okay, so it's talking about dolphins, how friendly they are in the seas and how they've helped the drowning sailors. Okay, and not only that, it's talking about their complex life than we have ever imagined, and it also talks about their character, their qualities, that they take care when they are ill, it cares for the pregnant mothers, and it also protects the weakest community, just like the humans. Okay, and scientists have also suggested that dolphins have a language, but even without the language they can communicate with each other. Okay, and there's a question that arises here, that is, could any of these mammals be more intelligent than man? So we say that we are the intelligent, right, among the mammals. So apart from a man, can any other creature be more intelligent, is what the question is being raised. So certainly what they are telling is, we humans are killing the dolphins just because they do not kill us. Okay, and because of this, this is making human race less superior when compared to these remarkable creatures. So this is our understanding with the passage 2. Okay, now let's move on to our questions. So you have the first question. It is clear from the passage that dolphins don't want to be, so before we could look at the options, we will follow the same process, right? When you're reading, if you feel that the fact is wrong or it is not true, we will start eliminating, right? So don't want to be with us as much as we want to be with them. No. Next, it is proven to be less intelligent than once thought. No. It has a reputation for being friendly to humans. Yes, it did speak in the Roman times that it has helped the drowning sailors. Yes. They are the most powerful creatures that live in the ocean. No. They are capable of learning a language and communicating with humans. No. It is just said that they have a language, but they do not even require language when it comes to communicate among themselves. Okay. So your option is C, which is the right answer. Next. The fact that the writer of the passage thinks that we can kill dolphins more easily they can kill us. So what does he convey in this particular sentence? It means that they are better adapted to their environment than we are. No. Shows that dolphins have a very sophisticated form of communication. I repeat. Shows that dolphins have a very sophisticated form of communication. No. It proves that dolphins are not the most intelligent species at sea. No, they are intelligent. Does not mean that we are superior to them. Yes. Just because we can kill them, it does not mean we are superior to them. Yes. It proves that dolphins have linguistic skills far beyond what we previously thought. No, we did not speak about the linguistic skills at all. It's just scientists say that they have a language, but still we do not know what language that is. Okay? Now, your third question. One can infer from the reading that dolphins are quite abundant in some areas of the world. No, we do not know that. It's not a fact. Communication is the most fascinating aspect of the dolphins. Maybe. Dolphins have skills that no other living creatures have, such as the ability to think. Yes. It is not usual for dolphins to communicate with each other. Okay, it is usual. They can communicate. Dolphins have some social traits that are similar to those of humans. Yes. So now, let's relook at our three options that were similar. Communication is the most fascinating aspect. So communication is not only, there are many other fascinating options, right? So this option is the least chosen one. Dolphins have skills that no other living creatures have, such as ability to think. No, only it is compared to the mammals, right? It is not compared to all the living creatures. Hence, this is not a right option. So dolphins have some social traits that are similar to those of humans is your right answer. Yes. So from whatever we discussed in the previous two videos, we have applied and we have come up with the right answers for this passage. Okay. So now let's move on to our third passage. So let's read our passage. Okay. Naval architects never claim that a ship is unsinkable, but the sinking of the passenger and car ferry Estonia in the Baltic surely should have never have happened. Okay, so the naval artists never claim that the ship is unsinkable, but this ship, right, Estonia, that is the car ferry Estonia in the Baltic, should have never happened. So which means it sank. It was well designed and carefully maintained. It carried the proper number of lifeboats. It had been thoroughly inspected the day of its fatal voyage. Yet hours later, the Estonia rolled over and sank into a cold, stormy night. It went down so quickly that most of those on board, caught in their dark flooding cabins, had no chance to save themselves. Of those who managed to scramble overboard, only 139 survived. The rest died of hypothermia before the rescuers could pluck them from the cold sea. The final death toll amounted to 912 souls. However, there were an unpleasant number of questions about why the Estonia sank and why so many survivors were men in the prime of life, while most of the dead were women, children, and the elderly. So this is definitely a very sad, emotional passage, right? So we have an understanding. So this passage is completely talking about a ship that sank, okay? And the name of the ship is Car Ferry Estonia, okay? So now let's move on to our questions. So first question. One can understand from the reading that, so the same process we are going to use, we will read the sentence one by one, and whichever is least we will start eliminating. That will help you choose the right option, okay? The life-saving equipment did not work well and lifeboats could not be lowered. No, because we have the sentence that it was well designed and carefully maintained. It carried the proper number of lifeboats. Next, design flaws and incompetent crew contribute to the sinking of the Estonia ferry. No, it had, it had good number of naval architects and it was inspected on the day of its fatal voyage, okay? So definitely that cannot be the reason. So here you can see that, what's your third option? 139 people managed to leave the vessel but died in freezing water. So what happened? Only 139 survived. The rest died of hypothermia. So there is no point that they died in freezing water. Naval architects claimed that the Estonia was unsinkable. Your first line. Naval architects never claim that the ship is unsinkable. No. So what is the last option? Most victims were trapped inside the boat as they were in their cabins. Yes. So this is your right option. Okay. Next. It is clear from the passage that the survivors of the accident helped one another to overcome the tragedy that had affected them all. Were mostly, so helped one another, we do not know what happened there, right? So were mostly young men, but women, children and the elderly stood little chance. Yes, your last sentence. Many survivors were men in the prime of life, while most of the dead were women, children and the elderly. Yes, what's your third option? Helped save hundreds of lives. No. Are still suffering from severe post-traumatic stress disorder. This passage did not talk about this. Next, told the investigators nothing about the accident. No. So which is your right option? Were mostly young men, but women, children and the elderly stood little chance. Okay. So I hope this video of reading comprehension has helped you understand how to prepare for this topic and also how you need to understand the different types of passages, its tones and the different questions, or how the elimination method will narrow down in coming to the maximum possibility of the right answer. Yes, so start practicing a lot and I wish you all the very best for your exams. Alright, so thank you so much for watching this video.